Yes, good evening. Good evening to all. Lovely to see you on screen today and super excited to share something new today. So, my dear friends, how are you all? I really want to know that how are you all? Well, good evening, holding hands. I'm super excited to share something great today. I'm just waiting for somebody's. I'm just waiting for everyone's, not somebody's. I'm waiting for everyone's. I really want that everyone should join it, and let's start our sessions. Let's helping to each other to understand these idioms, and of course that we really go ahead in this particular live session. Well, here I just want to tell you that don't stop yourself. Yes, my dear friends. Naveen also has joined. Fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much that eagerly you have also want to see me. I'm super excited as well, but I just want to know whether, can you hear my voice? Can you hear my voice? Fantastic. That's really great. I just want to know that, can you hear my voice? Holding hands. I just want to know, Naveen, I just want to know, can you hear my voice? Because I can't see to you all. Can you hear my voice? Yes, my dear friend. I just want to know, can you hear my voice? Okay, fantastic. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. You can hear my voice. And I am unable to see myself as well. So I think so that the internet is working. Okay, thank you. Thank you for this message. Thank you. Well, today, good evening to all of you once again. I just want to tell you that today I want to share something very amazing, and it will really help you out to communicate in English. So, as you know that today that we have decided to share the idioms. So I am here again to tell you that how do you make the things in your conversation, and you can speak the nice way, the idioms. So here we go with that. Idioms are here. I just want to tell you one after another. All right. Fantastic, my dear friends. Although we are just start about these things. Okay. So my first idiom is all about time flies. Time flies is all about time passes very quickly. That is called time flies. Okay, can you see my screen? Anyone can just guide me. Can you see? Can you see my screen as well? I really want to know. Can you see my screen? Yes, my dear friends. Yes, can you see my screen as well? Yes, please tell me yes or no. Because, okay, because you can't see that. Okay, I don't understand why it does not. Naveen says that yes. Vikas says that no. Okay. Sopan also says that yes. Okay, thank you so much. That means it works. I thought that if there is some problem. Okay, fine, fantastic. So there I do not have any problem. That means I can see that you can see to me easily. Then I don't have any problem. All right. So here we go with that. Because I want to share something very interesting things today. Okay, so the first one is all about that time flies. If you can see that on your screen, then you can see here that time flies is my first idiom, which I really want to bring for you all. And time passes very quickly. The meaning is all about time passes very quickly. It has been 7 years since I last saw him. Time flies. Time flies. Girls, enjoy life while you still can. I can't believe that your youngest kid is about 20 now. Time flies. So time flies. Last 3 years before, we just faced a lot of issues because of COVID. But today, we are certainly okay with our life. Time flies. So I just want to tell you, my dear friends, can you just make the sentences in the chat sections? What do you want to say about the time flies? Please do type in the chat sections. How do you speak about time flies? Time flies. Every single year that we just celebrate our birthday. So last year, I was 39. This year, I'm 40. So time flies. So time flies very fast. So my dear friend, I just want to tell you that, can you just make the sentence like this? If yes, then put it in the chat sections. I just want to know, how do you speak about it? Time flies. So time flies is all about a great kind of idiom which we can use in our conversations. Time flies. Yes, Naveen, Sopan, I just want to know that, because I really want to know that how do you speak about these things? Time flies. Can you hear me, you guys? Can you hear me? Can you see my screen? Please, guys. Please, guys, please support me. Just tell me that whether you get the clear voice of mine or not. You can get the clear picture of mine or not. Fantastic. Thank you so much. When I saw her, she was 7 years old. And now it's her marriage. Time flies. Amazing. It's a great kind of sentence you made it. Thank you so much for this lovely sentence. Well, we'll go ahead with the next one. Time flies. Naveen, don't stop yourself to write down in the chat sections. I'm just eagerly waiting for your sentence as well. Time flies. Time passes very quickly. That is called the time flies. Yes, sound and picture are clear. Thank you so much for this. I just want to say you that please do type in the chat sections what you say about time flies, because as it is very important and we generally use these things in our conversations as well. So time flies is all about time passes very quickly. Time passes very quickly. So my dear friend, don't stop yourself to write down in the chat sections. I just want to know that what you say about time flies. Time flies. I just want to know, don't you say anything to me, time flies. You were enjoying yesterday and now it's your exam after 2 days. Time flies. Absolutely. Thank you so much for this lovely sentence. Thank you. So we'll go to the next one, and that is all about better late than never. Oh, always we say that better late than never, right? To do something late is better than to never do it at all. It's really amazing. देर से अच्छा है, ना करने से अच्छा है देर से किया जाए, right? So something like this. So it's a very amazing kind of idiom which generally we use in our conversations. So I just want to tell you that you have to know about it. How do you speak about these things, right? Good evening, ma'am. Good evening, Victor. Why did you late today? Why did you late today? Fantastic. Thank you so much for this lovely gratitude, lovely, honored, always that you have joined it and you shared the valuable sentences with me as well. So I just want to tell you that better late than never is all about to do something late is better than to never do it at all, right? So I just want to tell you that, my dear friends, please do type in the chat sections. How do you speak about it? Here we go. His birthday was last week. Would you like to send him something? Oh, really? I didn't know that. I will send him a postcard. Better late than never. I know it's too late to say sorry, but I guess better late than never. Right? Well, I couldn't take my mail on time. Well, right now I need to take it. Better late than never. So this is my sentence. What do you say about it? Please do type in the chat sections because I'm eagerly waiting for your sentences. Don't stop yourself to write down in the chat sections because that would really help you a lot to communicate. And of course, that you can get the new kind of idiom which you can apply in your conversations as well. So don't stop yourself to write down in the chat section because that's very important for everyone's. So don't stop yourself. You have taken the initiative. That's important because better late than never. Thank you so much for this lovely sentence. I am super excited to know from you a lot of sentences. Wow, that's an amazing. That's really great. I got a lot of ideas to just do share this kind of the better late than never idiom. Well, I just want to tell you that this is something which you can use in your conversation as much as better late than never. So, take the admission in the English Times. Better late than never, right? You tell to your friends as well. So take the admission as fast as in the English Times to learn English. Better late than never. So this is my sentence. What do you say about it? So I just want to know that how do you speak about it, because that's again very important, because as you know that certain idioms are just like amazing whenever you speak in, right? You still have much time. You can prepare for your competition because it's better late than never. Fantastic. That's really great. This is what actually we call it the nice kind of the conversation. Navin said that when I was kid, I didn't have responsibility, but now I have lots of responsibility for family. Time flies. Amazing, Naveen, that it was so late, but yes, you dropped nicely the message. That's lovely. Again, I'm super happy. Well, this is called that great kind of the sentence whenever that you are using this kind of the things in your conversations. Well, don't stop yourself to write down in the chat sections, and we will move on to the next one. And next one is all about better late than never. Better late than never means to do something late is better than to never do it at all, right? So here we go with that. So don't stop yourself, my dear friends, because as I am expecting a lot from you guys. So I just want to tell you that please do type in the chat sections the correct way, the right sentences to me, so that I can also get to know your sentence as well, and we can really go together for long, right? So yes, my dear friends, Sopan, do you have any other sentence for this better late than never? If you have, just do type in the chat sections. I really want to know. Better late than never. Yes, my dear friends, don't stop yourself to write down in the chat section. Better late than never. Okay, so we all know that time flies rapidly, but taking the action proves that it's better late than never. Fantastic. That's a really beautiful sentence you made it. Thank you so much for this lovely sentence. Well, we'll move on to the next one. Next one is all about in the long run. So this is again a great kind of idiom, I could say. In the long run, something will happen over a very long period of time in the future. Smoking can harm your health, right? In the long run, whenever we speak about these things, so we speak in the something like will happen over a very long period of the time in the future. That is called in the long run, right? So here we go with that. You can see smoking can harm your health. Smoking can harm your health. You may run a great risk of lung cancer in the long run, right? Even though that if I really want to continue my English communications with the English Times in a long run, I would be a good speaker, right? This is what my sentence, what you speak about yourself. I do not want to stop that. I just want to tell you, don't stop yourself either, because as you know that as much as you can share your viewpoint, you share your sentences, I want to know that how do you speak about these things in the long run. You can hear, listen it very carefully. Investing in networking can benefit you in the long run. Investing in networking can benefit you in the long run. I know it's too late to say sorry, but I guess better late than never. Wow, Vital, you are a masterman. You are a masterman. Better late than never, right? It's a not then, it's a than, right? But of course, it's a beautiful sentence you made it. Thank you so much for this lovely sentence. And I could say that such a young boy you are, but you are absolutely a genius person, and therefore only that you made a beautiful sentence. Thank you so much for this. Well, we go on to this particular sentence is all about in the long run. Something will happen over a very long period of time in the future. Smoking can harm your health. You may run a great risk of lung cancer in the long run. Investing in the networking can benefit you in the long run, right? Of course, these things happen. So believe in yourself. Ultimately, it will give you benefits in the long run. Absolutely. All right. Taking the English classes from the English Times, it will really help you to speak or to communicate nice in English with others in a long way, in a long run, right? So lovely sentence it is all about. Thank you so much for this beautiful sentence. I do just request to Naveen as well. And I just want to tell you, because you have to speak about the same, please don't stop yourself to write down in the chat section, because that's very exponential. That's really very great that if you can really speak it in this way and exponentially that you can see your performance as well, that could be totally different. It's a great kind of the transformations if you can use it these things in your conversation. So my dear friend, it could only possible if you can really learn it, apply it in your conversations, and of course that if you can do it like this, then you can get the best result as well. So my dear friends, you can see here that invest in a long-term asset as it gives benefits in the long run. Absolutely, you said very correct, because that's a true fact, because we have to invest for a long term so that we can get the long run benefits or the revenue, right? So my dear friends, don't stop yourself to write down in the chat section, because that's very important for everyone. And I just want to tell you that this is something which you need to apply in your conversations as well. Don't stop yourself to write down in the chat sections because that's very, very, very important. So, my dear friends, here we go. Actually, this is something I just want to tell you that it's very important for everyone. So, my dear friends, write down in the chat sections whatever you know about it because that is something very interesting. Here we go with that. Beat the clock. Wow, this is a great and I love it. Beat the clock. I love it, this particular idioms. Why? Because I just want to tell you the meaning of this beat the clock. To get something done before the deadline, to finish something before time is up. That is called beat the clock. To get something done before the deadline, right? Beat the clock. So beat the clock, it only could possible if you are a great kind of expert into that particular subject. Well, I just want to tell you, and of course, most important thing is all about your mindset. If you have that the great mindset, you can beat the clock easily. Well, we'll go to the next sentences of this beat the clock. Number one, hurry up. We can't be late for this important meeting. We need to beat the clock. Once again, hurry up. We cannot be late for this important meeting. We need to beat the clock. If you want to win the race, you have to beat the clock. If you need to win the race, you have to beat the clock. That is the another one. So beat the clock is all about to get something done before the deadlines, to finish something before time is up. So my dear friend, I really want to tell you, so Naveen said something. If you will do meditation daily, you will get benefits in your mental health in the long run. Someone said that I always finish my work before it's beat the clock. Wow, Naveen said that if you want to get success in life, you will have to beat the clock. You guys are amazing. You do not have any comparison. You are genius, brilliant, and expert into making the sentences. You guys are amazing. Something I would say in a simple manner because you are absolutely expert. You are expert. Well, we go with the Victor sentence as well. In my school period is very long run. Oh, no, no, no. This is something different. Victor, do you want to say something else? Because I do not understand that. What do you want to speak about it? Although if I could understand, surely I can rectify it. I don't know. What do you want to speak about it? Yes. So we go with the beat the clock. To get something done before the deadline, to finish something before time is up. So beat the clock. This is what actually the beautiful kind of idiom which we need to apply in our conversations. My dear friends, before I go ahead, I would say one thing to you guys, that every single day I would come and join to you all at 9 o'clock. So my dear friends, just do share with your friends and tell to them as well that they would join to me, because as it is something I really do share the valuable things to you all. Of course, I would really request to you, if you really want to know something extra, something different, or something that interesting, you do share these things to me so that I can really make the content and share with you all. Well, we just want to tell you one thing, that I really feel happy to connect with you all. What do you say about it? Do you really feel happy to connect with me? If yes, then please share these things to others as well and tell them that this is something you have to develop inside yourself, because something that if you have a great kind of communications, then you would really go ahead in your life, and that is very important. I want to go with the another kind of this sentence of spoken. We just want to take the benefits of this class as much as possible before it's beat the clock. I won the race by beat the clock against other competitors. Wow, that is called the great kind of the sentence as well. I do want to tell to you once again that every single day at 9 o'clock, I actually want to meet with you all in the live sessions, and that is in the YouTube channel. I do request to everyone, please do join to me and just really take certain informations from me. If you want to know something else also, you can tell to me. I can definitely would provide the same things to you all. I would really love to provide everything to you all. Well, we'll move on to the next one. Big the clock after this, that this is the one most important idiom, and that is all about make up for the lost time. Make up, make up for the lost time. Make up for the lost time. To spend lots of time and effort doing something because you didn't have the opportunity to do it before. Well, I just want to tell you once again, to spend lots of time and effort doing something because you didn't have the opportunity to do it before. We need to not to work harder to make up for the lost time. We need not to work, we need to work harder to make up for lost time. So whatever the lost time we have, or whatever the lost time that we already have crossed it. So to make up this, we have to making something else, make up for the lost time. So that means that whatever that you already have done it, the wrong, at least you can make up these things. Okay, these things happens with several times in the exams. Generally, we do it, this kind of the things in the exam time, because we try to make up the lost time, right? Well, we go to the next sentence as well. I didn't have time to take care of my family, so I'm certainly making up for the lost time. Well, what do you want to say about it? Because I really want to know your sentence. Make up for the lost time. To spend lost of time and effort doing something because you didn't have the opportunity to do it before. We not to work harder to make up for the lost time. I didn't have time to take care of my family, so I'm certainly making up for the lost time. So how do you speak about these things in your conversations? Please do type in the chat sections, because don't stop yourself to write down in the chat section, because that's very important for everyone. My dear friends, make up for the lost time. Make up for the lost time. I really want to know that. How do you speak about these things? Make up for the lost time. Yes, my dear friends, make up for the lost time, to spend lots of time and effort doing something because you didn't have the opportunity to do it before. Yes, make up for the lost time. Oh, my dear friends, can you just tell me that what do you want to speak about it? I just want to know that make up for the lost time. How do you speak about it? Yes, my dear friends, I just want to know, make up for the lost time. Make up for the lost time. How do you speak these things in your conversations? Make up for the lost time. Do you understand that certain points, certain things, that certain time you already have crossed it, you already have passed it. So you, for the make up for the lost time. Simple meaning. आप मेकअप तब करते हो जब आप कोई काम आप नहीं कर पाए हो टाइम से. At that particular time, make up for the lost time means you just try to make up these things. I didn't watch the final cricket tournament. I had the work on the same task. It was make up for the lost time. Yes, that's okay. That is acceptable. Yes, even though I can speak like this as well, that well, I just watched yesterday whole night the movie. Because of this, that I could not sleep well, and I could just not start my work as well. So right now I'm just making up my lost time. because I need to complete at any cost. So I'm just putting all together over there. So that is called make up for the lost time. Well, thank you so much that you all have joined it. You all have showed it very nicely. The kind of the sentences which I really do expect from you all. I would just love to tell you that today you have shared a beautiful kind of sentences which I really expected from you all, and you made that. Thank you for that uh, beautiful participations. Thank you for that. You all have joined on time always, and you really support me a lot when I just guide you, when I teach you. For this positive note, I need to stay here. I do promise to you all, tomorrow once again I will meet with you on the same time in the same channel. Till the time, take care, good night, stay positive, stay always happy, and keep learning. Good night to all of you. Stay happy and happy always.